Houston, we have a Poltava? Yes! Poltava is not the most cosmic city on Earth. But it was here that a boy named Sashko Shargay was born, who came up with the idea of going to the moon. That is, to me. Since childhood, the planets and stars completely captured Sashko's imagination, inspired him to study hard, and even helped him win the girls' sympathy. However, one day, everything changed. The First World War broke out. The stars became so far away and cold, while the whistling of bullets became hot and too close. And then the October Revolution made its own adjustments. The government changed, and a white officer could not feel safe anywhere. But Alexander Shargay was full of plans to work. He had to start over, start a new life. So he obtained documents under a different name. Since then, he has been called Yuriy Kondratyuk. Well, it's not a bad name. And most importantly, it's safe. Yuriy continued the work that Sashko had started. At his own expense, the happy scientist published a book called The Conquest of Interplanetary Spaces. In it, he described his own scheme for landing a spacecraft on the moon. It looks like this. The rocket takes off from the Earth, enters my orbit, and circles there without landing on the surface. And the landing is carried out using a lunar module, that is, a mini-ship. This way, huge fuel costs for a rocket landing can be avoided. Nowadays, this ingenious and innovative scheme is called the Kondratyuk route. The young scientist believed that as soon as he made his theory public, it would be immediately implemented. However, his ideas were ahead of their time and remained unnoticed. Throughout his life, the lone scientist was forced to design elevators and wind farms. And when World War II broke out, he volunteered for the front and died. It was only half a century after his discovery that Yuriy Kondratyuk's name spread around the world. Thanks to the Ukrainian scientists' calculations, NASA's Apollo program was implemented, and humanity made the world's first flight to the moon. Discover extraordinary Ukraine with the travel book.
Ukrainians are simply cosmic. Subscribe to this channel